Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of me just doing a Let's Play, which I don't often do. If you missed the other episodes, don't worry, I'll leave a link below so you can get all caught up. Still loving that logo. Yeah, I know, Sega is the word. It is the word. And 2 is good for you. And Dreamcast, always a classic logo. It just intrigues you and invites you in. But we're not going to watch Shenmue this time. We're just going to go right into the game. Last episode, we finally made it to Dobuita. I sucked at darts. We made some more progress on Ryo's journey, finding out that we need to speak to somebody who understands Chinese culture. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get in. If you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, leave a comment what you like, what you're interested in. I'm always enjoying the comments. Usually I get more than a few, and I appreciate it. Let's put Ryo to bed here. Ryo's waking up. And I want to explore just a little bit more of the house before we head on out. A couple rooms that we didn't go into. I'd love to go just take a look. Again, love this. We come right back to the information that was most relevant to our journey and quest. Tom, hot dog truck. That's a little bit insulting to call Tom a hot dog truck, but alright. Had words with black car men. Tom saw Landi and suggested I seek information from Chinese people. I'll ask Ajiichi Chinese restaurant owner Tao-san. Let's go back one. Let me see. I need to visit Yamagishi-san. Well, yeah, we did that. And then the new one that we missed from last time is over there. It says Nozomi, Ada Flores, got mud splashed by black car. It always interests me how certain characters around the world, I know it's to help progress the story and get us to move along, but like everybody was paying attention to Nozomi and saw her get splashed. And they all had opinions and concerns about her. Kind of like Yamagishi-san falling down. Apparently, it was the story of the century in Sakuragoka, because everybody saw him fall down. Or they heard about it, I should say. Now, in the previous episodes, we've checked out most of Ryo's room. Let's go right here to what I would consider to be the living room. First of all, it is winter, and in Japan, if it's winter, you are going to have a kotatsu. As you can see, there is a blanket surrounding the table. Below the table, there is a heating element. And if you stick your feet under there, you are going to get nice and toasty and cozy. They are awesome. I've enjoyed it myself. Since most Japanese houses do not have central heating, you will typically be using a kerosene heater, which does a good job heating up the room, but sometimes it's not too cold and you just want to get a little bit cozy. Hence, the kotatsu. I also love the added elements. Let me zoom in here. In addition to the tea, which is up above, and we can pick it up. Let's see, is there any left? Oh, no left. I love the earthenware style and all the little grooves it has around it. There to help you pick it up. And we also have some delicious tangerine or perhaps some mandarin style oranges. Always sweet and juicy. Very delicious. Too bad Ryo can't take a bite, but that's alright. I also love all the cushions that are around the kotatsu, so everybody can take a seat, get nice and warm. Wow, look at the details on the pattern down there. Let me see, come on, dip down there, Ryo. There we go. Oh, it's just amazingly well done and tonally fits, in my opinion, for the look and style. The Hazuki house does have a television set. It won't let us look at the television, but it locks us on below, and I'm sure a lot of you know what's down here, but if you don't, a Sega Saturn. Ryo proudly places it up top. No, there we go. Oh, doesn't it look glorious? It looks really great. They got so many of the details, so well done. For some of you who know the story of the Sega Saturn, you know it wasn't the biggest hit, but it's beloved by many, including myself. The reason why it's here, of course, is because Shenmue was originally going to be released on the Sega Saturn. There is a lot of test footage showing how far along they had gotten. It is quite amazing. I mean, they were trying to pull off a lot of the same details that you are seeing in this game for this system a long time ago. Apparently, somebody in the higher-ups of Sega came over and said, hey, yeah, we're going to drop the Saturn. Here's the next console. It's going to blow everybody out of the water. Work on it for this. We think it can really show it off. In my opinion, it would have been cool if it was on the Saturn, but I don't think it would have had as much of an impact as it did with the Dreamcast. Even though the Dreamcast is considered the swan song for Sega, I think they did so many things right for it. And if Shenmue would have come out later on the Saturn, I just don't know. It's the same deal. It wasn't a mega hit. It wasn't super popular for a system. I think it would have just gotten washed away, and they wouldn't have even have thought about doing a sequel. Or who knows, maybe they would have done the first one on the Saturn, and then that could have been a real killer element, having the second game come out on the Dreamcast and saying, you remember what it looked like on the Saturn? Here's what it looks like now. Heck, they could have started the remaster craze and done a remaster of the first one. Sorry, I am rattling. I like how they do have a very traditional thermostat inside the room. Again, I love these clocks. Each design is just so unique. I like this because it's extra big. You can really get more of the detail of the small hand moving and the big hand when it finally ticks over. You cannot pick these up. These are stationary. Another waste paper baskets down there in the corner, just like the one that we saw in Ryo's room. We have extra plates and other items that may be used, probably when they're eating at the kotatsu. Let's see, what do we got? Another wood box. Again, I'm sorry I can't read it. I can't quite discern what may or may not be inside. What is this? Official Sega C-size batteries. Well, that might be useful for something, I think. And these are new pens. I don't think we've seen these pens. Black pens. Looks like a small memo pad or maybe an address book. And yes, we can pick the batteries up. They are still sealed. They're brand new. C-size batteries. Let's tuck them in our pockets. I think, was that another stamp or was that an eraser in there? I think it was a stamp. Let's go a little bit lower here. Just some random boxes. Nothing much to write home about. Let's go over here. Let's see. Interesting green cup. Or maybe that's a flower vase. In either case, we'll close it up. Fascinating. Again, I love the details up on the woodworking. I just can't tell what that is. What is that? My brain sees maybe a face, or maybe it's supposed to be a forest. Who knows? Maybe. Oh! Okay. For the Project Berkeley, which was a teaser trailer for what Shenmue could be, there's this ominous face with light shooting out its eyes. I don't know. I'm kind of seeing that. Maybe it's just supposed to be flowers in a forest or something. Oh my god, I just realized that is a wood carving. It is see-through. I'm seeing into the other room. Are you seeing that? I'm trying to wiggle it. Look through the holes, like in the far left-hand corner. You can see the wood in the other room. Oh my god, I thought that was always one solid wood piece. It's not? Oh, that's awesome. Who knows? Maybe everybody else has seen that, and that's just news to me. Go in this room right here. I like to think this is more like a lounge or a meeting place that Ryo's father would use. Let's turn the light on. I always thought that was interesting. Most of the rooms, the light is on. This is one of the few where it did not have it on. Again, in my opinion, this is showing that Ryo's family has money. The size of the couches. 2 couches in just a room just to have discussions and relax, perhaps. Maybe do homework. This, in addition, this is a dual functioning. It's a kerosene heater that will heat the room. Also on top, you can put a tea kettle to warm up some water for some tea. Absolutely awesome. Here, let's check in the closet. What do we got? Some more apple boxes, a basket up there. What does that say? Is it M-O-N-D-O? Mondo. Whatever it is, there's a lot of them. You think maybe this is part of a philosophy or martial arts that's Hazuki's father Iwa was selling? The Hazuki Dojo, perhaps? Maybe they're just mathematical or learning books that Fukusan and Ryo have to use? More storage boxes. An interesting green box. I don't know what that is. Just more boxes down here. And yes, we can go all the way up here. Again, nothing much up there. Just another hidey hole. And I appreciate that we can open it, even though there's nothing to see in there. There we go. Open the other side. And again, nothing much going on, but that's okay. It's interesting that we can actually do it and take a look. I think they tried so hard to make sure if something was a functional element in a house, you should be able to interact with it, at least to a certain degree. We got more books on the shelf, similar to Ryo's. A few large books down there. Interesting. Another painting. However, the text is very blurred, so we can't read it, but that's okay. We can still take it down. Again, just the peg on the wall it hangs on. And you know what? Alright. Come on, Ryo. Help save the Earth. You leave a room, you turn the light off. I do like how Fukusan has decided to put his name proudly next to his door, so everybody knows. Fukusan is a part of the dojo and an adopted member of the family, I guess you could say. He's not actually part of the Hazuki family. He's just been accepted in. Fukusan's room is very fun to see. No. I don't want to turn the light off, Ryo. We got a purple box. More books. Looks like more generic books. Wow, Fukusan, he's got a fancy trash can. Look at how nice that is. There is his futon for sleeping. It's also interesting that Fukusan has a... I believe it's a... Let me double check myself. Check myself before I speak. I can't decide. People who know more than me, do you believe that this is an enclosure, a blind that allows Fukusan to step in to change? Or is this more an element that you can lay down on the floor and then put the futon on to make a bed and he just props it up? It's a little bit hard for me to tell. I always thought it was just a room divider so he can get changed, you know? Keep your mind as clean as a polished mirror. Down, nothing there, that's alright. Again, a lot of philosophies are actually very good and will be very relevant as Ryo's journey continues. I like that Fukusan's a fan of Virtua Fighter 2. Wait, no, I'm sorry, not Virtua Fighter 2, the first one. The second one doesn't happen yet until we get to third game. And I love the... Apparently he's such a fan of Virtua Fighter. He's written down the move combos. Not yet, Ryo. The move combos for different characters. I think that's awesome. Alright, this is a move scroll. I love how ornate they made these. You know, hold on a second. The blue and the red, that's very similar to the Shenmue cassette. I'm seeing a lot of it in there. Am I crazy? Like just below the words, the white paper, just below that. That really looks like the same kind of style element. Maybe I'm crazy, but this is a move scroll. You get to take it and then you can master it. Shadow Reaper. Thank you, Fukusan. I appreciate you letting us borrow it. Of course, Fukusan's piggy bank. Such a cute design. Again, perhaps at this point in the game, it's so packed full of money we can't even hear it shaking around. That's okay. Fukusan does have one drawer. Let's take a look. Can't really make out what that says. What does that say? It's got a lot of pencils, green ones, red ones, an eraser, blue mechanical pencils. Interesting. Atypical students. Well, thank you for letting us have a rummage there, Fukusan. We appreciate it. All right, you know what? Let's head into the great outdoors.
Ine-san is always there for me.
Yes, she is. See, yesterday we had a rainy day, which was very nice. So, looks like today the forecast is going to be partly cloudy, but very sunny. It's very pretty outside. And just to enjoy the koi fish. Always enjoy the koi fish. Again, such a tranquil place. I think I've made 2 different Shenmue view episodes around the phone just because I find it incredibly relaxing. But hey, we're gonna head outside. Our last clue is to check out about Chinese people, and that means we get to go into another location that we haven't before. You will notice that the laundry is currently out because it's nice and sunny. Gotta let it dry. Oh, that skybox. It's just so fantastic. No. Start bouncing, Grill. It's interesting. Some of the styles of the houses, how there will be all these grand houses and then other ones that are just very squat, flat, and not very big. Ooh, the fuse box. Or is this... Oh, no, this would be the meter outside that counts the electricity. You know, I think that's see-through. Even back then, who else remembers all the different see-through tech in consoles that we got to enjoy? And all the different colors. I always thought that was so cool.
Hey.
Hey, mister! Let's play baseball!
Sorry, maybe later, okay?
Baseball on the brain again. Diligence. Let's check on the kitty. Give you a pet.
Are you cold?
Give you a call.
How are you doing?
Apparently doing meow.
I bet you remember me, don't you?
Let's talk to Megumi real quick.
Hi, Megumi.
Hiya, Dad! Do you think the kitty going to get all better?
I'm sure she's going to be fine.
I think so too.
Have you named her yet?
Not yet. Do you have any ideas?
Let me see.
Alright, here's the great debate. Sasuke, Chibi, or Tama. For me, it's always Mimi.
How about Mimi?
Oh, I get it. 'Cause her ears are so cute.
Uh-huh.
Mimi.
You get a different reaction from Megumi depending on the name that you choose. Now, I've done polls before, and I know Chibi is popular. Seems like Mimi is the winner, and I didn't know what to pick at first until I was looking at a strategy guide. I bought the strategy guide for the game when it first came out, and they recommended Mimi to make Megumi happy. I did it. I learned it means ears, and I thought it was just so sweet. I just can't help myself. I have to stick with it, you know? Kid's just hanging out in the street. Oh, dang. Another side character with a very interesting backstory, this young gentleman who eagerly stares deep into the capsule toys, hoping he'll strike lucky.
Tatsuya.
Ryo!
Do you know any Chinese people?
I know one! Son Goku. You can get a Son Goku eraser out of this capsule toy machine.
I see.
That wasn't very helpful, but that's okay. Oh, there goes the mailman. Again, loving the bike designs. A little bit of mail in the back. Did you see it? That's the best I can do, sorry. I like the wire cap on top to keep everything safe, so it won't all fly away. You can just get a fleeting glimpse into there, because if you go too far, if you stand in front of him, he will stop. If you go too far to the right to take a look, you can't actually get a peek because he'll drive away. It's hard to feng shui it, but if you can do it, it works out great. Just, again, all the different wire fence elements, everything that's been put into place. You can still look back there, you can see the depth. Another box for the milk delivery. Very nice. And look, wait, look. Right here. Look at how worn and weathered the bricks are. You have ones that are more that dark gray color. Ones that still look vibrant. You can see the concrete has kind of been eaten away. Alright, I hear you. Yeah. Keep going. Anyways, it's so cool. It's excellent. Maneuver. Ryo's kid. No, Ryo. Keep it down low. You better hurry up and catch up to your buddy, man. What are you doing? He's already heading back. You're too slow. Later on, we will be able to talk to them, just not at this point.
Do you have a minute?
I'm sorry. I have a lot of things to do. Sorry. Bye now.
Some of the characters, I love how quickly they just shut Ryo down. I'm busy. Goodbye. Oh, excellent. Like this, right here. You can see the remains of different flyers and posters that have been put up through the years, either fallen off or pulled off for different advertisements. Again, who was thinking of this? Who thought of putting that in there? Somebody did, and I'm glad that they did. You know what? I want to talk to Nozomi.
Nozomi.
Ryo, you feeling any better?
Yeah.
Have you heard any new information?
The men who argued with Tom were from China.
China? Did they have anything to do with what happened to your father?
Yeah, so I want to try and get some information from some Chinese people around here. Who do you think I should ask?
Let me think. How about Ajiichi? Across from Hattori Sporting Goods.
Good idea. See you later.
Now, we did get a notebook check that popped up. If we bring up our notebook right here, Ajiichi Chinese Restaurant across from Hattori Sporting Goods. Apparently, Nozomi's the one to go to give exact information about where to go. It's so cool. This is also very common in Japan to have either real food that's been covered in resin or just fake food that has been designed to look... I'm just getting bumped in the back like crazy. Food that's designed to look like real food but isn't, so you can perfectly see a display of exactly the food, what you're going to get. I always thought this was such a genius idea. It'll make the customers see what's going to be presented. If they're interested, now they're more so because they saw a real representation of it, you know? I did talk here, but I didn't actually look at any of the items. Again, some of these look phenomenal. The tomatoes, I'm assuming those are tomatoes, look incredible. The cabbage looks as cabbagey as I would expect it to. You got some green onions, you got some carrots. Everything's jam-packed and bubbling over, especially the tomatoes. I don't know. It could be apples. Based on how squished they are, it makes me think they're tomatoes. Either way, I'll have one. They look great. All the extra boxes stuck in the background. I love the addition of these baskets hanging up here. Doesn't look like they're actually used for weighing. Oh, the local drunk thespian actor has not begun to practice just yet. He hasn't gotten himself worked up. Gotta wait until later in the afternoon, I suppose. Alright, sorry. Let's get back on track here. Is the drugstore again? All the items. Dang, sorry. Let's see. It's about the best I'm gonna get. A lot of these items, I don't think we see them anywhere else in the game, do we? A lot of the cleansers and cleaners, which is weird. It's a pharmacy. It should be more, like standard drugs that you would need or use in any situation. But in any case, all these bottles and elements and things all look very unique and different. Kind of see back there. I mean, I suppose it is a drugstore, and if you think of a drugstore nowadays, in addition to being able to get pharmaceutical drugs, you can also get typical daily household items. I always liked this character's design. I thought that his face always looked, like he was very sad or concerned. Again, in another Sukapass episode, I do cover him, and there's a reason he looks so sad based on what's happening in his life. Maybe that's why he just can't sit still. More items are on the other side. I'm gonna lock in on the time that the store is open. Yeah, figured as much. Sorry. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. This sign, though, right here. What do you think that is? Is it just perfume? Is it supposed to be some kind of prescription bottle for something? I'm not sure. And of course, right next door, we do have Hattori Sporting Goods. Directly across the street, of course, is Ajiji Chinese Restaurants. Again, I love the motion of him practicing his baseball swings. I love this advertisement too. On your way. I am? I didn't know I was going. Not sure what this one is, but that man's eyes are glowing and staring into my soul. We have a few soccer balls. Sorry, I'm American. I know. It's football, right? But my brain will always stick to soccer. But I know I'm wrong. In the background, inside the store, if you look to the left, you can see the gloves. You can also see a ton of shoes. Look at all the shoes. Wow, there's tons of them. Jerseys are on the right from famous athletes. What do you think that orange stuff is right there? What do you think that is? I can't tell. I don't think it's supposed to be baseball gloves. A few boxes are behind him. Whoa, coming at me. I love it. Tell me that you've... I'm sure sometime in your life you have seen a Chinese restaurant that has had this similar kind of banner where it's been up there for a while. It's very faded. They don't change or do anything because they don't need to, because they have delicious food and people will keep coming back. The glow on here is fantastic. Oh yeah, the glow. Sorry about that glitch. The glow is just awesome. Once again, you can look at the items that are available inside to eat. Different types of noodles and rice dishes. A little hard to see in there, but that's alright. And again, look. The far right flaps are down. These are open, signifying, okay, coming through this door. And I think we will. Look at the details in here. Oh, it's our favorite mooch. People who know why he is a mooch, and his time has not come yet. he's not thirsty yet. He will be, and we're going to give him some liquid, but not yet, so just hold tight. Again, how worn out the floor is. Again, I see just a little bit of a pattern where it's worn out, where people walk the most. If you look on the ground underneath where most of the seats are, to me it looks like it's more worn out where people are sitting or stretching their legs. We can zoom in. That's a mini menu on the right. Let me zoom out. And in the center, that is a chopsticks dispenser. Just lift it up and they kind of fan out and you can grab one. We've got some soy sauce, and I can't really tell what the other sauce is. There are different variants of soy sauce. Some of them are more thick, more sweet, more salty, less salty, you name it. Classic giant tube TV in the corner. I never get the jet ski thing unless, yes, it's a beer advertisement. Be athletic, drink alcohol, have a great time. Again, I love how this table isn't set up exactly the same. They could have done the same placement, but nope. The menu looks like somebody pulled it out to have a look. And the chopsticks have been pushed a bit back. This table has salt with the 2 soy sauces, I believe. The full menu, printed large on the wall, very common practice. Oh, I just love how dirty the lamp is, and there's a little extra bit of the core that they kind of pulled up. And how crisp the wood is up here for the ceiling. And again, a fixture for more fluorescent bulbs, but there's nothing in there. So again, why put it there? To me, that just screams this restaurant has these other lamps. Maybe these burnt out and they went, hey, we got the other lamps. It's enough light. We don't need it. Why waste the money? You know what I mean? Let's go to this table. Again, same thing. But look, there is a book on the table. It's a little too janky for me to tell what it is. It looks like there's somebody on it. But again, shows that somebody was at the restaurant having a bite and they wanted to have something to read, I guess. Same thing here, a newspaper. It's just so cool. All right.
What is it?
I love the nurses. What?
I'd like to ask you about Chinese people in this area.
Then you should ask Tao-san. Tao-san is the chairman of the Dobuita Chinese Society. He knows many of the Chinese who have lived here a long time.
I see. Thanks.
Well, some of that liver there. He know many. Alright. Just take it easy with that. Which, of course... Oh, sorry, I apparently am inside you. Yes, I already know this is Tao-san. Listen to the... I want you to listen to the sound here for a second, okay? Listen to the sound of him tossing and mixing his ingredients as they cook. It just sounds great. And that other sound, that deep... That is his wife looking through the shells. Because it's different than when she gets the knife. And now we hear the standard ticking sound, which doesn't quite match up with her knife, but that's okay. It's amazing. To the left, we have simple water cups. Here's that Mondo thing again, which we saw in the Hazuki Homes closet. A car. To the left is a water purifier dispenser. You can't go in here, but they do make sure that you can zoom. Oh, it's so cool. Look. Below the sink, that's green, what looks like a tin can or something like that. We will see those later, that you can fall over them. It's used quite frequently. The bowl on the left is very interesting. Is that 2 bowls, or is that 1 bowl with a red top and a green bottom? Can't tell. And then you can see a smaller version of the same green can. They just did some resizing. There's a blue one over there to the right and a silver one on the far left. More bottles. Ah, it's so cool. Again, they made sure that we could take a look. We can't go in there, but, you know, this is a business. We shouldn't be able to go in there, right? I'm trying to angle it so you can see back there. Some of the bamboo baskets for steaming different elements. We hear the clunky sound now as she's pushing more.
Tao-san,
Yes?
are there any other Chinese people around here?
Why do you want to know about other Chinese?
Nothing, really.
Is it something to do with what happened to your father?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no. Not all Chinese people are bad.
I understand that.
Good.
But the only clue I have
Very
is that they
important.
were Chinese.
Good lesson.
Please, is there anything you could tell me?
You say Chinese people around here? But there's quite a lot of them compared to before. We don't really know the newcomers.
I see.
Why don't you tell him about the 3 blades?
Indeed.
Oh, the 3 blades.
3 blades?
Tell me.
What are the 3 blades?
It literally refers to 3 different blades that represent 3 different trades.
The barber, the tailor, and the cook. They all use bladed tools. The barber uses a razor. The tailor uses scissors. And the cook uses knives.
Ah, I get it.
Most of the Chinese who came to Japan were one of the 3. It doesn't cost much to set up, so you can start the business quickly. People of the 3 blades also know each other very well. It's a good idea to ask them if you're looking for information on people from China.
Think we will?
Who are some of the 3 blade people around here?
For the barber, visit Maeda-san. For the tailor, see Itoi-san, who's making patches now. For the cook, go and ask Mampukuken
I
Ramen.
love that name.
The 3 blade people should know about other Chinese people as well.
Oh, there's also another barber shop, the Liu Barber and Hair Salon. But Liu-san's father is in the hospital now. His family's having a hard time. The shop's been closed recently.
So, I should go and speak with Maeda-san, Itoi-san, and Mampukuken Ramen, right?
Yes.
Ken
I
Ramen.
see.
Love it.
Thank you very
It's
much.
a mouthful, but it's awesome. All right, we've had something add to our notebook. Take a peek. Let me see. Yeah, because we got a lot. Let's go back here. Okay, so on the bottom left is Nozomi's hint. Then, when searching for Chinese, seek the 3 blades. 3 blades: knives, cook; Manpukuken Ramen, scissors, tailor; Itoi-san of Mary's Patches and Embroidery; razors, barber, Maeda-san. So we got a lot, got filled up. I know they're pretty flat and janky. This one's not the best plant, but still looks awesome. And now that the mooch is gone, we can look at the pretty flowers. They look so nice. Again, the colors look very good. The lighting's poor in here, so they don't shine as brightly as they do in other locations. If you get down low enough here, most of those are actually manga that you can read along with a few books. So interesting to have, when I'm eating, I don't think I can handle holding a book. I'm gonna just concentrate on eating. What is that blue thing? Is that supposed to be a fly swatter or maybe a shoehorn? I'm not sure. Oh, no, Rio. No. I want to look at the stool. Ah, dang you, Rio. Come on. There we go. Again, you can see the foam cushion is shooting out the side. There's a rip down the middle. Ah, it's so cool. All right, okay. Alright, still got the same music. It's okay. We had a good look at these 2. Yeah, I'm going to leave the rest of the red light district until later. And yes, it is referred to as the red light district in the game, where a lot of no good things tend to happen. Sky's a little bit more overcast. We're not getting that beautiful sunset that we had, but that's okay. Cut through, excuse me. that Tomato Mart beat. Gotta stop by again. Ah, somebody's checking out the thrift store. Another kitty. In the cinema. I don't think I've ever read anything that said the New Yokosuka movie theater was planned to be open. I think it was always planned not to be. Again, one of those things where it would have been cool if it was, and you could go in and you could watch the early either Project Berkeley video or Shenmue Sega Saturn footage, you know, just something simple that would kick in the video. I know this game's already jam-packed with things, so I understand why they couldn't. But every time I'd walk by that movie theater, I'd be like, man, I really want to go in there. Is Tom still doing his jam thing? Parks that truck really tight next to there. Banana. You guys are still back to look at the patch, huh?
Yes.
Itoi-san, do you know about the 3 blades?
Who told you about that, son?
I heard it from Tao-san.
Alright.
I see,
Here it comes.
That's why I'm looking for Chinese people that are members of the 3 blades.
In that case, I suppose you could ask Liu-san.
Ryu-san?
That's right, over at the barber's.
I see. But Itoi-san, how do you know about the 3
Here
blades?
it is.
Years ago, I was Chinese. Now, I'm a naturalized Japanese. In China, my name was Su Jianen.
Is that so? Thank you. See you.
I know. Everybody loves and cracks up. I think there's better lines, but I get why it's a bit of a crack up. I wish we could see the patches better in more detail. Oh, sorry. Yep. Zooming in on there. No. Showing the jackets that you can get embroidered, which I'm sure Jupiter Jackets wouldn't like it. I just got bumped. Dang. There's a ton of patches in there. Awesome. Like the little door in the background. Oh, that's awesome. No. Oh, the light. Ah, dang it. That's alright. It's okay. It's alright. But still, the lighting effects in the series are just so good. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's excellent. Just epic looking, you know? Just epic. Alright, we got our hint about the barber, so now we know that we can go to the barber. And I do enjoy the slight glow. Here, let's talk. Look, again, I like certain NPCs because they just crack me up.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Which way is Dew Barber and Hair Salon?
Do you barber and hair salon? It's over near Yamanose. Want some clothes?
Not today. Another time.
I love that. It gives the direction, goes, want some clothes? She has other lines that are a little bit more on the crabby side that make me laugh even harder, but that was interesting interaction. I haven't ever thought to speak to her about it. Again, the glow of the windows is excellent. It looks like Nozomi's grandmother is already up in the second floor of their apartment. Thankfully, with the Shenmue anime, we were able to actually see what Nozomi's apartment looks like. So awesome. Because I figured she was probably living in the upper story, but I wasn't 100% sure. And again, a different design for this apartment complex. There is some repeat elements, but it's different, you know? 102?
Perhaps they're out?
Perhaps, real, perhaps. But I love that, you know, we can weave through this. Ah, it's so cool. No bikes out front, though. A little bit disappointing. I wish there was bikes. Trash cans are still there. There's some bikes. What do we got? We got a red one and a black one. Both large baskets in the front. The back looks a little bit more neat and tidy. Not crazy with the straps. Excellent, excellent.
Akasaka-san,
Hey, Ryo, what's up?
I love his name.
can you tell me the way to Diu Barber and Hair Salon?
What? Getting a haircut?
Uh-huh.
You know Tsukushi Apartments. It's across from there.
Across from Tsukushi Apartments? Gotcha.
Sorry, I didn't dare speak. I know for a lot of us that is a special, magical moment. The night transitions are always superb. Absolutely love it. I think it's always just such a interesting motif and style. Oh, but we missed him. 7 o'clock. Oh well. That's alright, that's alright. Means we can go explore the red light district a little bit. I love that security camera. And again, the different shading of the streets now that we're just relying on the street lights themselves. So cool. I still love the lighting on Rio when we walk by. So awesome. Oh, look. Now, yeah, okay, yeah, we can look at the fortune teller. Oh, wait, did you see that? Hold on. Let's go back here. All right. And you can actually see some of the apartment lights are on, both up and down. Is there a way I can show you the ones that are down here? Not really. They're both on, though. Again, not necessary, but they did it. The green just looks so ominous. And I love the dark, vibrant red, and then the blue of the pentagram on top. Oh, it's awesome. So awesome. Oh. I've talked to him in most of the videos. Yeah, we gotta talk to him again. Come on.
Are you alright?
I'm just fine and dandy.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
He's okay. Tell you what, we're not gonna explore the entire red light district, but let's enjoy MJQ right up here. It's got a great jazzy beat. Love the super classy logo that has been embedded into the building. Now, is the light on? No, it is not. I don't think it is. Again, the rundown aspect. That they designed it, they put the light there, but they're not going to have it on. Why? Why do that? Why not have it on? Just because it makes it look more rundown and interesting. The level of detail in here is insane. Love how one of the office worker ladies has come in to drown her sorrows. The giant speakers behind the crushed booth with tons of glasses. Sign on the bottles themselves. The classy photos, the lamps. I love the lamps. Having wine in some bigger glasses. I know she won't talk to us, but that's alright. Again, the brickwork on the side. And all the wood that's on top. Excellent. Oh my, somebody was smoking. Naughty.
Hello.
Hey, see you around.
Oh man, what a shutdown. Hey, see ya. Get out of my face. And I love that, yes, you can go back in here before the events later on.
I don't know what you want, but we don't have time for the likes of you. Go on, leave us alone.
Ah, the insults are great. You know, these two are very animated. They get very ticked off at each other.
Do you have a minute?
Hey kid, ain't got the time to chat with you. Man, check with someone else.
Oh boy. Some of the choices. Ah, just look at how great the pool table looks. Oh, we can look at the billiard balls. I didn't know we could actually zoom in on them. This is a better way to look at the felt. The earthy tones of the wood. Yes, Rio, that is a cue ball. Oh, and the shine on it. Excellent. And then we got MJQ in the back, a few extra cues, some more speakers. Oh, it is happening. Again, Manon? Interesting artwork choices for sure. I like how his cast register is black, trying to stick with the motif. Rest of stock, we can zoom in on it and lock in. Booze, booze, and a bottle of booze. Excellent. Excellent. Go. Oh, all right. This way. We're going to take a different route home than we did in the previous one. We went through the side one in the woods. That's the son. He's going to be heading down. He's actually going to get a pizza. I hope you're looking forward to us going to look at some pizza later. I do plan to. And we spoke to her yesterday. She's got whatever her meal of the day is. Or maybe she went shopping. I think she does go shopping at the Tomato Mart convenience store. Maybe she bought a bento or just some ingredients. Oh yeah, just the glow of the windows. Oh, it's so cool. And then some of the buildings are very dark, like right here. It's just the blocking of the windows up top just makes it very dark. Some of these buildings do turn on later after night. And there is a way to stay up, typically in this game, at 11 o'clock. Rio is tucked away to bed, so you can't stay up. Hold on, I want to show you this. It's a little bit overcast, but you can kind of see the mountain, right? Showing the distance that we're going to walk, giving you a better idea. Think of the loading time as the time it would take Rio to walk all that way to get to the next city that he's going to here at Sakuragaoka. Instead of thinking of the loading time as something that's a pain. I always thought it was understandable and not too bad. Oh, look. The wire frame underneath the window. Oh, it's so cool. Here, let's go to the park really quick. I haven't gone here when it's dark yet. And again, lots of light. I love the way that the park bench is framed. Excellent. All right, Rio, let's turn you around. The size of the windows there is just huge. Epic. Epic. Love it. Now, you know what? Yesterday we got Rio a capsule toy. We went with Virtua Fighter in honor of Yu Suzuki-san. Yeah, I know. We can't get any coffee. I didn't know how badly Rio wanted it, but he's okay. So let's get something from Sega. Again, the metallic shine, the detail in the graphics, exciting Sega world.
100 yen each.
Let's have one.
Maybe just one.
Maybe. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? It looks blue. We got Sonic.
What? This again?
Yeah, I know, Rio. I know. You're packing the whole collection in your pocket, and you think you're awesome. Ah, that's so cool. Sonic 1.
Maybe I should get another.
No, I think we're done, Rio.
Nah, not today.
Not today. Again, all these sound elements. In addition to the music itself, the dog barking, the slow sound of our footfalls as we walk up and down the streets. Amazing how well it all works together. And I know, there's lots of open world games, there's lots of games that do things well with great music, great ambience, and all this, but I really think Shenmue just, they found that secret sauce, put it all together perfectly, and made it phenomenally fantastic. Oh, and I don't know, something about the stillness of the night. Speaking of stillness, we're supposed to hear that cat meow when we walk by. What are you doing, cat? How are you, Mimi?
There. Good kitty.
Oh, it's just a sleepy kitty.
How are you doing?
That was surprisingly fast. How are you doing? Out we go. But again, like I was saying, just the stillness of the night. I don't know, part of me feels ominous with it, especially with that soundtrack going on in the background. You feel like something is coming or something is going to happen, you know what I mean? What's gonna happen? Something gonna happen to us. Which, yes it is. Something is gonna happen to us. There we go. Let's get you back in and get you home. 3, the way to be. Well, everybody, thanks again. Appreciate you checking it out. Like, subscribe, comment. Please leave a comment. I enjoy reading them. And I take requests. Shenmue View, traditional walkthrough Shenmue, and of course Suka Pass Saturdays, covering different characters using the Suka Pass app. Happy to listen, happy to talk. Poke around the app, find whatever else you might want to talk about. You can always leave a comment here and I'll reference back to what you were talking about. Have you been enjoying these? Are they good? Do you like the format? Do you like the style? Hopefully, like I said, I don't normally do this, so I'm hoping that you are still enjoying them. Plan to try to do a few more if I can. Not 100% if I can, but I'm going to try. I might have to block out some more free time in order to be able to record these. So, thanks again, take care, and just like Rio, I hope you have a good night.